This is by far the hardest factory patch we ever got. And I'm speaking this as a blueprint maker. Like, how on earth would casual player be able to handle this? They promise they're gonna minimize the complexity of the factory, but the only thing they minimize are the amounts of material consumed. But the difficulties is like doubled. There are some stuff that you guys gonna get it wrong. Like 3 gas pump is equivalent to 1 fluid pump. So you can fit in 6 gas pump into 1 conduit. And the other thing is more critical, like the material for activating the facility. If this thing is running at 30 per minute, I'm talking about Serenite related material, you are absolutely cooked it. So that's why they came out with the control port like this. Like, I can adjust flow like 6 units per minute. I'll leave the ranting for my next video. I may or may not make it, but let's get right to the blueprint. This is not necessarily the most optimized blueprint, cause I haven't cleared the quest to unlock the extra Surigen. The amount of resource is equivalent to 2 Forge of the Sky, like 60 Serenite per minute. My blueprint is now making 127k per minute after the battery, and with the extra Surigen, it could ramp up to 145. But guess what? We are still vastly overproducing. On my account, my bill is generating at 76k per hour. I didn't pull for Tang and Arcane, so it's probably gonna be lower. But I guess it's gonna get up to like 86 or as much as 90k if you max out the levels of the new outpost. So no, I don't think it's necessary. And I'm considering not making a blueprint for this extra 60 Surigen, cause this is such a long quest for minimal amounts of gain. So this is the economy without clearing the side quest, and this is the prediction when you clear the side quest, but my blueprint ain't gonna include that. So let's get started from setting up. Obviously you wanna complete the main quest first. It took like 7 hours. There ain't a lot of content there because it's not 70 hours. I'm just kidding, it's fantastic. You wanna get the regional development up to level 21. The differences is only 10 per minute of Surigen, which is like 10 Serenite per minute. So you can actually use my blueprint without level 21. Without it, it's not a huge difference either. The fastest way to get it as soon as possible is leveling up the observation post in this place and the depot bus in the test area. The amount of carpium is at 420 per minute with or without level 21. And yeah, definitely set your regional transfer into the dense Originuim powder. So first you want to grab the mineral bed over here with the carpium. And as you can see, it's in this location. You only need 2 fluid pump and the relay tower to feed 5 hydro mining rig. And if you pay close attention to the map, you're gonna see the relay tower is able to like connect from this place to this place. And this place gonna be looking like this. You can only come to here after you clear the main quest. It's pretty convenient. And this is one of the tips when you are setting up the factory. You wanna put a relay tower over here. It is connecting to the other map. And then you can just cheese it to this location, which is gonna be somewhere around here. But you should really place it a little bit closer to make sure that it actually connects. Then you want to move to this location to get the Surigen, which is the gas form of the Serenite. And you want to converge it and connect it to a conduit. It's gonna give equivalent to 40 Serenite per minute. And the easiest way to connect it is simply start connecting the conduit. I don't really see the line, but I think I'm gonna assume that is some kinds of bugs. And you can just teleport it right into the XiranFlow. After you reach the place, you put your AIC on the bottom right, where it's facing the source of water. Select XiranFlow 1 and place it here. And turn the output port here as Serenite. And both of them are gonna be Serenite. Select XiranFlow 2 and put it to connect the Xira one. I'm not a fan of conduit, but in this patch, it is so complex that I gotta use some of it. And you wanna connect the Xira gen into this conduit. It's gonna be right here and connect it. Yeah, I forget to talk about this. You wanna have area expansion 2 ready, and you only need level 1 depot bus. You don't have to go to level 2 for my blueprint. And you wanna put the water pump to this location to the right of the pound, because the length of the pipe ain't gonna be enough. Even though that's not a big deal though, cause you can always use the pipe control port to extend the length of it and connect it from here. It doesn't really matter how you connect it. I'll just stop it right here and use the top views. You wanna connect it into this reactors. And now we go to the conduit to the left. We connect this first and walk down to this cave. And you wanna connect the conduit for the acid pump here. I mean, like, you gotta build it yourself, obviously. But you only need one acid pump. Opens the map. And you wanna locate this gas location for the inner gen. Walk out to this place. Jump down here. And we are here. I believe that you only need one gas extractor for it to work. But it doesn't consume any power, so why not? And yeah, you don't have to gather all of them. And by the way, all 6 gas pump could fit into one conduit without any issue. Just for your info, but you don't have to do it for this blueprint. So yeah, let's connect it. And again, we can just use the teleport jutsu back to the base. And you want to connect it to the one on the top left. And bang. Go to the top view, move to the bottom left. You're gonna get acid gas here. You want to connect this one into the one on the top right. It's gonna be looking like here to here. And yeah, that's it for the new base. Now we move on to the marker stone. Teleport to the base. And make sure that you build absolutely nothing here. I mean, they got a really good looking mountain. The birds are flying. We got a private waterfalls. But damn, this is way too close to the pond of pisses. Unless you like golden shower. Now we go to Sky King Flat or the JingYu Valley. And at the Sky King Flat, we're gonna need a total of 9 water pumps. And as you can see, we can build 2 of them in the middle of the pond. And yeah, you wanna converge the one inside here and drag it out. And maybe put it somewhere around here so you have easier time connecting it. So you want to build the other 2 from outside and connect it back with the conduit. And now you can just connect it. And it's 2 water pump to 1 conduit, by the way. Just don't forget to converge it. And then you can teleport back. So rotate the map to have the source of water coming from the upper part. And you go to blueprint and then place it to the top part. And remember the conduit that we just connected for a while? You connected to this one. So let's go. I'm sorry about the location of the AIC, but you basically want to line up with the conduit here, and maybe you can put it, you can just line it up here and put it somewhere around here. And then you place the blueprint, a Sky 2, and then move your AIC to the right location. And this is the amount of water pump you need per pipeline. So basically only need 1 water pump. Now we want to move to the gas extractor. You're gonna get the gas at this location. We got the stone fang to watch for us. I believe that you only need 1 extractor, but it's not consuming any power, so why not? So let's connect it and teleport back. And you want to connect to the one in the middle. And yeah, this is gonna be the location of the plant and the seed. Don't forget the sand leaf here for the Originuim. And yeah, that's for the Sky King Flat. Now we go back to the main AIC. You're gonna need a total of 7 water pump in the main AIC, and of course with the 1 fluid pump on the left. And if we take a look from the top views, we're gonna have the fluid supply over here. 2 water pumps are converged together, and you wanna have 1 water pump here. Now let's go to the upper part of the map, which is right here. You wanna build 1 water pump on the top here, and 3 water pump at the pound here. One of them wanna be built right in the middle of the pond, and you wanna build the other 2 normally. So these 2 pipes consist of a total of 4 water pumps. You go to the Wuling 1, put it on the bottom right, go to Wuling 2, put it up here, connect it with the Wuling 1, and connect the gas over here. And if we take a look at the right, you're gonna get 4 gas extraction here, but you actually only need 3 of them. Go to Wuling 3 and put it on the top right here, and then you go to Wuling 4 and then place it at the bottom. Put in the Yagen seed here like this, and of course the sand leaf seed, and move the AIC here to get the dense Originuim powder, and set this one as the Wuling battery. Connect the water pump from up here, like this one with 2 water pump. You wanna put it to this one, and this one to here. First one you wanna connect it right here, and this one gonna goes here. This one gonna goes here, and this one, which is the solo pump, you wanna get it here. And don't forget to connect this pipe to the fluid supply here. And if you find yourself having too much Coprium, you can make an adjustment here. It's gonna be running as slightly negative, and if your Coprium is reaching at 0, you can turn it to 12. But right now I got like 80,000, so it doesn't really matter. But if you want a brain dead adjustment, keep it at 12. But the default is gonna be 18. It's gonna affect the production at 0, but the effect is negligible. And if you need any other types of gears for whatever reason, I'll just have the blueprint over here so you can use it anytime you want. But generally, you shouldn't craft other kinds of component other than the Pyrrolite. It's gonna save you tons of stock bill, which is the major limited factors when it comes to leveling up. And you're gonna be able to like turn on and off on this. Actually, this is running at like 12 per minute. Nobody in the right mind should have it run at the 12 per minute all the time, because that would be too much. You can delete one of the lane. I put 2 of them in case if somebody needed like ASAP. As soon as you get over like 10,000 or maybe like 5,000, you should stop the production completely. I would say 5,000 is a good number. And now these 2 conduit is meant to collect the sewage. You can connect it to the test area, and it's gonna be looking like this, like you can put 1 conduit here and the manifold over here for 2 of these machines. I don't really find the use of zircon effluence from the test area. We can just leave it just like that, cause this gonna save up to 600 power by using the test area. But the power consumption in this patch is also like really low, so there's less reason to connect it to the test area. And yeah, here's some tip. If you accidentally feed the water into the conduit or the zircon effluent into the conduit, you can filter it out with this method. Like you just put on the control port and have it dumping it out into this water tank. And you can just remove it by just stashing the fluid tank and then place it back again. And if you don't want to connect it to the test area, this is the blueprint. It's going to be water treatment, and then you connect it accordingly to the conduit. So it's basically this one to this one and this one to this one. It's pretty simple. So yeah, that's really it. And let me know in the comment if you really want the truly optimized build. Cause damn, we are really overproducing. Maybe if this video surpassing over 10,000 views, I might be doing it. Anyway, don't forget to like and sub, and see ya guys.